Hi everyone, welcome or indeed welcome back to the channel. If you are new, don't forget to hit subscribe because today we have another unboxing from Latest in Beauty. So I just wanted to quickly mention before we get into the actual unboxing for this month, I know that I have quite a few viewers outside of the UK, and Latest in Beauty is actually a UK based website, and at present they only offer their beauty boxes to the UK. However, they are looking to expand this. They are looking to get into other countries too. So if this service is of interest to you, it's worth signing up to their newsletter because they will confirm as and when they maybe get to your country too. Having said that, although you might not be able to get the actual service that Latest in Beauty provide to the country that you're watching this from, the chances are you will still be able to get your hands on the beauty products. And I always do my first impressions as well as the actual unboxing. If you are unfamiliar with the types of services that Latest in Beauty provide, it's essentially a beauty box company. So there's two different sides to it really. They do one-off curated boxes, so these are boxes where the products have already been chosen and they've collaborated with different beauty bloggers or brands such as Disney, Harper's Bazaar or Cosmopolitan. So they do boxes where they've already selected the items and you can obviously get those items at a great saving. Or you can do what I do, which is where you have a whole menu of different beauty products to choose from. You can choose either 3, 6 or 9 products that you can either choose to have every single month and make a little bit of a saving, or you can just pick it as and when you feel like you want a treat. And generally speaking, these boxes represent great value for money. You're making an absolutely huge saving. One of the biggest selling points for me in terms of this beauty box when I was looking into which one I wanted to regularly get is the fact that they do change up the products fairly often. They tend to have a new one every day, I think it is, but you can actually choose exactly which products it is that you want them to send you, which is quite unusual. There are a couple of other beauty box services that do this, but personally the fact that you quite often get full-size products, which I always try and get my hands on because obviously it represents even better value. Right, that's enough of the upfront information. Let's have a look in the box and what I chose for this month. I was wondering why this box looked so neat, and I know now because they've actually given me another bag, which I wasn't expecting. You can choose to have one of these bags, but usually it costs you a little bit more. So I'm not sure why I've got another one, but I'm very appreciative of the fact that I have because they're actually really handy bags. I'm not sure if I've got this one already. I think I might. It's the Be Confident, Be Kind, Be Beautiful. So everything I've chosen fits in here, which is exciting. I did spot that there were a couple of samples underneath the bag when I took it out. Latest in Beauty are quite good at providing samples in with your box as well. I think I've had a couple of sheet masks, toothpaste, general skincare stuff, and this time around I've got a couple of leaflets here, one with a hand cream and the other one with an SPF, and they're just in little sachets in there, so always nice to have new things to try. Okay, let's open this bag and see what's inside. Normally, I like to just stick my hand in blindly and just fumble around for the first thing that my hand lands on, because usually in amongst the tissue paper there's lots of those paper noodles and stuff as well, but I can actually see pretty much everything, so I'm going to try and just rummage around for something. So the first thing I have grabbed is this big tube of hand cream from Benecos, and it's their hand cream for happy hands. I have seen that this has been available for quite a few months now, and I've been tempted to get it, but every other month there's been other stuff that I've wanted to try first. And because this was still available, I thought, right, let's get this and see what it's like, because as you probably know, I do really like hand cream. I don't really know much about this in terms of what scent to expect. I really like the packaging though. It's in this kind of metal-y tube with this really nice design on it as well. There's 75ml in here, so I think I'm going to assume this is full size. Not picking up much of a scent, maybe it's an unscented one. It's a very, very lightweight and quite greasy feeling hand cream. And I've probably picked up too much there, I think. Well, even though I thought I'd used too much, that's actually disappeared really quite quickly and nicely. There is absolutely no scent to it at all. So if you're sensitive to scents or you prefer unscented products, then this does feel like a really nice hand cream that has disappeared down to absolutely nothing. Next up, I have this from Nuxe, and it's their Precious Scented Shower Oil with golden shimmer. It cleanses and leaves a satin finish. There's 30ml in here. I really liked the sound of this, even though generally speaking with Nuxe products that I've been trying recently, they've been quite hit and miss. I love my Nuxe Rêve de Miel lip balm, fantastic. However, most other things of theirs that I've tried recently, the scents haven't really done it for me. So I'm thinking, why did I choose yet another Nuxe product? But a shower oil just sounded really good. Oh, it's a really pretty shower oil. It's really shimmery and gold and just beautiful. Yeah, it's got that same scent that I think was in the cleanser of theirs, which just threw me because of how perfumed it was. In a shower oil, it's maybe a little bit more expected that it would have a stronger scent to it. It's not my favourite scent in the world. It's a very sweet and heady sort of floral scent, but the texture of it is absolutely gorgeous, and it is probably one of the prettiest shower gels I've ever seen in terms of it being all gold and flecked and beautiful. And I'll be interested to see how this scent actually is after I've finished my shower and what kind of scent it leaves on the skin as well. But heady scents usually aren't really my thing, so I do keep trying with Nuxe, but you never know, this shower oil could be fabulous. Next up, I have this product from Jurlique, and it's their Rosewater Balancing Mist. A refreshing mist to hydrate and soften, and there's 15ml in here. And if I'm remembering rightly, Mandy, was it you that mentioned this and said it was really lovely? Yes, I was thinking of you when I did my selection this month. It sounded lovely. I'm a big fan of rose-scented things. And look how cute it is. Oh my goodness. I wasn't really expecting it to look like this and be so adorable, but it's in this beautiful glass packaging, and if it's a nice mister, then I will definitely be reusing this. Let's give it a go. Oh, that's a really nice mist actually. I'm assuming it's comparable to the full-size version of this. It delivers the most beautiful classic rose scent, which I personally love, and it does feel as though it's drying down quite quickly as well. Generally speaking, with products like these, I don't really get on with them. I find that they sit on the skin a little bit funny, so I'm looking forward to having a play around with this one because I don't think I've tried anything from Jurlique before. I have always wanted to, so hopefully this is going to be a good place to start. Next up, I have this from Philosophy, and it's their Take a Deep Breath Oil-Free Oxygenating Gel Cream. I am a big fan of experimenting with different moisturisers because, like I've said quite recently, I think as much as you can play around with different foundations and primers, actually a moisturiser can really make or break how your face is going to look that day. So I liked the sound of this. Generally speaking, with other kind of gel moisturisers that I've tried, they dry the skin out way too much. So I'll be interested to see, because this is Philosophy, and Philosophy is a really nice brand, whether they've actually nailed creating a nice moisturiser that isn't actually too drying on the skin, even though it's a gel. It really reminds me in look and texture of the Peter Thomas Roth Ultra Light Gel Moisturiser, which I did really like at one point, but even that became a little bit too drying on my skin. I can't really get much of a scent from it, but then all I'm smelling is that shower oil, to be honest, because that's quite potent. It feels really nice though, and it doesn't feel as though it's going to be too drying either. So looking forward to giving this one a go, and it has actually pretty much disappeared down to nothing. There was just 5ml in here, so hopefully I'll get a few uses out of that one. Next up, I have got this product from Weleda. I'm not sure what the correct pronunciation is, and I know people have corrected me, but now I'm sat here holding this, my brain has just gone totally blank. I have a feeling it was Weleda, wasn't it? I'm not sure. This is their skin food, which I very recently discovered, also from a Latest in Beauty box. I mentioned it in my Best and Worst of Beauty because I completely fell in love with this stuff. You're probably wondering, Well, if you've had it before, why are you getting it again? Why are you unboxing it for us? That's not very interesting. Who wants to see repeat products? Well, there is a really good reason for it, and I do have another product in my bag that will be the same as this one. But basically, as you may well know, I am planning a giveaway when I get to 2,000 subscribers, and I was thinking about what kind of products I wanted to put in there because I was keen to try and pick some things that would have quite a universal appeal. And the more I thought about it, the more I thought, hang on a minute, why don't I just do like a Kate's favourites bundle of things that I've discovered or that I knew already that I really, really love. So that's what I'm planning to do for my 2,000 subscribers giveaway when I get there. But just to quickly show you what it looks like. It's a 30ml tube, so it's a really decent size, and basically you can chuck this stuff on any part of your body where you've got dry skin. I've used it on my hands, on my elbows, on my feet, on my knees, all sorts of different places, and I can see why this is such a cult product for the brand. Apparently a lot of celebrities use this as well and they highly endorse it. That was part of the reason why I originally picked it up, because I was quite curious. But I suffer with quite a nasty skin condition on my hands, and this was a complete game changer. It really helped my hands feel a lot better and start to heal naturally and just look like normal hands again. In terms of what it actually looks like, it's a yellow and quite thick cream which can be quite difficult to rub into the skin, so you do need to spend a little bit of time working it into the skin, and it has a really nice scent to it as well. If you want to see my first impressions and the use of this when I got this in my latest in beauty box, then I will pop a card up so you can check that video out. But I just really wanted to pass the love on for finding a product that has been a complete game changer. So this will be going into my little stash of giveaway items. I may as well mention the other giveaway item that I've got that I want to stash away, and it's this product here from Aurelia Probiotic Skincare. It's their Refine and Polish Miracle Balm. Wow, is this stuff gorgeous. If of course you've already used these products and you do happen to win my giveaway, then hopefully you'll agree with me in saying that these products are absolutely gorgeous. But this one in particular, again, I'm not going to open it because I'll be saving this for my giveaway, but if you want to hear me gush about this quite a lot, then I did include it in my Best and Worst of Beauty for June. This is a beautiful 2-in-1 exfoliator. It does have a slight scrubby, lumpy texture to it, but it's unlike any exfoliator you probably will have already used because it feels very gentle when you're massaging it into the skin. It's suspended in the most beautiful balm that just feels glorious when you're massaging it into your skin. And then when you rinse your face, you're just left with the most beautiful skin. You can also leave this on for a little bit longer if you've got time as a bit of a treatment, because there are fruit enzymes in here which will do more of a deep down exfoliation. But this stuff is absolutely beautiful. So again, this will be included in my 2,000 subscriber giveaway. Next up, I have got this from MONU Skin, and it's their Line Smoothing Eye Cool Gel for all skin types. There's 15ml in here, and I really liked the sound of this when I read the description of it. It's just a really nice, quite instantly cooling feeling gel, even though I've only used the tiniest bit. Doesn't really have any scent to it at all, but it is disappearing into my hand really quickly. Yeah, no real scent to it at all. That feels really nice actually. I do need all the help I can get in the eye area. I haven't yet found a concealer that seems to do exactly what I want to in terms of obliterating my panda eyes and not gathering or looking really obvious, because unfortunately I am getting to that point in my life now where all of the wrinkles are starting to come out to play. So I am starting to have to think a little bit differently in terms of how I look after myself, and perhaps winding back what I'm spending on makeup and starting to invest a little bit more in trying different skincare things. I'd love to get to the point where I don't really need to wear much makeup at all. I don't know whether that's likely, but I am going to give it the best shot that I can. And this certainly looks really nice, and it's disappeared down to nothing as well. And I liked the fact that it felt quite cooling on the skin as well. So really looking forward to how that's going to feel on my eyes, because as you probably know, I have a 3-year-old boy who isn't the best sleeper in the world, but to be fair, he has actually got a lot better. So fingers crossed we are getting somewhere, but I'm sure there will still be a place for this. Okay, next up I've got this very intriguing little package here, and it's from SKN-RG, or SKN-RG. It's a brand I've never heard of before, and this is their Cellular Repair Moisturiser for normal and combination skin, and it also has anti-aging properties in it too. But let's have a look. Nice little pump by the looks of it. I'm not getting any product out at all. This is a bit worrying. There's literally nothing coming out of here at all, and it doesn't feel like anything's going to come out either. Oh no! This has never happened before in a Latest in Beauty unboxing, and I'm a bit gutted because this is a brand that I have never heard of before, and I was so excited, but it's literally not coming out at all. I wonder if this unscrews. Oh, okay, it would seem like there should be a little tube attached here, and I can see that it's actually fallen into the packaging. Let's see if I can just shake some product out so I can at least tell you what it's like. Maybe I'll be able to dig the tube out and we'll be able to resolve it, but it's quite a thick cream, so it's very difficult to get out. Oh, it smells really grass-like. I wasn't expecting that at all. It smells really healthy, like it's going to do amazing things to my skin. That is pretty much what this smells like. It's got that kind of green, healthy scent to it. It does feel a little bit sticky, but maybe if I just massaged it in a bit more, that would go away. Because usually sticky moisturisers mean that I go ultra oily. But it does seem to be disappearing. And the scent has actually dissipated a little bit as well. I really hope I can fish the tube out. I think I'm going to have to get some tweezers in there or something. So the last product I've got here is this one from Paula's Choice, and it's their Clinical 1% Retinol Treatment for all skin types. And there's 30ml in here, which is full size. I think everyone got quite excited when this was added because this on its own I think was somewhere around the £50 mark to buy normally. I've always wanted to try something from Paula's Choice, so I'm very excited to have this in my hands, and I know when Latest in Beauty added it, it did not last long at all. I knew that it probably wouldn't, and as soon as I saw it I thought, right, I'm going to get my box now because this is not going to hang around. I think they did add it one more time, but whether they've run out of stock now, I'm not sure. But I love the packaging for this really nice purple, I think it's glass, I'm not sure, with the pump on the top. It looks like it's quite luxurious and going to be a lovely product to use. So let's hope that this one actually comes out. Yeah, I can hear it. Oh, okay, it's yellow. I wasn't expecting yellow for some reason. It's really, really light. Not too heavy at all. Oh, wow. Wow, does that smell very chemically, which I was not expecting at all. It's the kind of chemically smell that makes you think that maybe when you put it on your face it's going to do something very scientific and clever and amazing. But we will have to reserve judgment on that. It feels as though a little bit will probably go quite a long way because that's really easily covered the whole back of my hand. Thank goodness that smell has completely gone now. It was just that initial real whack of kind of chemically smell that, yeah, I just wasn't really expecting. My skin feels nice though. I do currently already use a retinol product in my skincare routine, which is from the Organii, so I'll be interested to see how it compares in terms of how it feels on the skin, because I've got the 2% retinol, whereas this is 1%, so it's obviously not quite as strong. But very excited to try this on my face because I do have a lot of age-related stuff going on my face. I've got some pretty decent wrinkles across my forehead now. I've got hyperpigmentation, I've got fine lines around my eyes. Like I said earlier on, I kind of feel like I'm getting to the point now where my skin is just having a bit of a joke with me now, where it's like, okay, you thought teenage skin was bad? You wait for aged skin. I'm not afraid of aging, don't get me wrong. I think you do need to embrace the aging process. But if we can put glorious things on our skin just to help our skin look the best that it can and just age really gracefully, then I'm all up for that. Even though I do still suffer with kind of teenage spots, hormonal breakouts, that kind of thing. Spots and wrinkles, it just does not seem fair. Right, that is it. There's absolutely nothing left from the bag at all. Hopefully, whilst I've been talking, I have been putting up on screen recommended retail prices for all of these products, just so that we can see how much of a saving this box was. I personally paid £18 for this box because, like I said at the very beginning, I do like to do the subscription option because you do save a little bit. I think normally it would have been £25 if it was just a standalone 9 product box. But the actual value of the contents of this bag is, unlike every other time, I don't know because I've not sat down to work it out. But I'd like to think that it's quite good because at least this on its own I think was about £50, and the Aurelia Refine and Polish is quite a spendy one as well. So I feel like I've had a really good pick this month. So that's it for today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, I would really appreciate a thumbs up down below because it does really help support my channel. And if you are new and would like to subscribe to see more content like this from me in the future, I will pop a button just here so you can click it and get notified of new content as and when it gets uploaded. And if you've not seen my last video, I will pop a link to that one just up here so you can click it and check that one out too. Anyway, I hope you're all really well and I will see you again soon. Bye!